Hello, good morning, everyone. And I'm Dr. Chris. Now I'm Deputy Head of General Planning Department of 115 Emergency Center in Ho Chi Minh City. Um, Today, I will talk about the emergency care system in Vietnam. This is some of point I will talk today. The first one, overview of rehabilitation emergency system in Vietnam and some challenges to develop the system and quality management in rehabilitation emergency system and some key challenges in quality management, the impact of policy on development of our system. So as you can see on the slide, we have the three numbers. The first for 113 for police, 114 for firefighter, for 115 for ambulance. So when we need an ambulance, you have to call 115. So what happens when if you call the wrong number in our city, or Ho Chi Minh City, if you call wrong number, it's okay because the contact will transfer directly to the call center. No need to hang up, just continue to talk. This is a rehabilitation care system in Vietnam. Uh, as you can see on the map, our country divided by separate um, 63 province. Each province need to have a rehabilitation emergency center. So first, now we just have 18 rehabilitation emergency center. As you can see a map, and some of red dot is belong to government, and the white um, dot belong to the private center. So in this circumstance, MOH issue a regular requiring all general hospital of province to have a rehabilitation emergency team, which actually exists but not operates. No, rehabilitation the system operates independent from the fire and policemen. Mm, this is our the overview of our center. Also, the rehabilitation care system in Ho Chi Minh City. Uh, we have considered two components. The first is rehabilitation imaging center, and second is centralized Titan system. Um, we just serve 30% of city people demand, and a day we perform 150 160 cases per day. Rehabilitation Emergency Center established in 2014. Um, we have rehabilitation department. We have 124 people and 9 to 12 ambulance work run per day. And at the medical emergency call center, we have 14 people going there, 10 people per shift, and nurse and doctor just a office time. We also have funding about the funding. 90% come from the local government, 5% from the patent fees, the subsidized station. Uh, some satellite station belong to private, some satellite station belong to government hospital, but only general hospital can join our system and volunteer register. Um, when they register to join our system, at least have one ambulance operating 24 hours per 7. All the material workforce belong to hospital. 90% funding come from the hospital and 5% come from the patent fee. So that we usually I usually call my models a mixed model because we have also rehabilitation emergency center. We also based on the regional hospital. As you can see on the below map, the red dot is the no is the location of the satellite station. Most of satellite station concentrate on the center of the map. So because of maybe 18% of citizens living here. So we talk about a little bit about social demographics of Ho Chi Minh City, and look, we have 11 million people living there. Economic and culture is the center of the South. We also have characteristic. We also have 120 29 hospital, more than 8,000 private clinic, and one hospital emergency center. And we also have a 42 satellite station about hospital. It's about history about our center. So as, as I can see, you can see on the map, the 2014 we established a center from the rehabilitation department of the General Hospital. At that time, we just have 4 ambulances to serve all our city. After 1 year, we also rely we can serve our city, maybe 5 or 6 million people at that time, with 4 ambulance. So we had to change our model of system. We change to hybrid model. It means we also run the rehabilitation emergency center. We run the satellite station belong to hospital base. So that in 1 year we have 3 satellite stations operate. This means we have a 7 ambulance work per day. And from the 2015 to 2018, we developed to to we developed the network to explain our network to before 2018. Maybe we have 14 satellite stations in our city. In 2019, there are 3 milestones. The first one, we have a new uniform for rehabilitation medical staff, and we have LOC operating independently with the rehabilitation department. From 2023 to present, we focus on the quality management. We focus how to collaborate or coordination with some of people in hospital and hospital. We build some protocol. Also, we training our medical staff, and we training our community to do first aid or something. So what happens when someone called for an ambulance? When the people when the people need an ambulance, we call 115, and emergency call center pick up the phone and dispatch the ambulance to assess the patient, and they also instruct the bystander to do CPR and blood control also, and then care and transfer patient to hospital and hand over at the hospital with a verbal and written record. And then we have to put all the information on the computer. So you can see uh, each step it have to it have to do amount of time. First, a emergency call center need 3 or 5 minutes to talk all the information, and then it took maybe 15 or 20 minutes to assess the patient, and 30 minutes to transfer the patient to hospital, and 3 minutes to hand over with in the hospital staff. So, but it actually happen this way. Sometimes the traffic policeman bring the patient, the traffic collision patient to hospital with his hand. So very dangerous. But sometimes ideally we have to have a software or application to collect the bystander to do to inject CPR and blood control or something. But now we don't have any software or software application, so that sometimes we have to use a personal phone to connect the bystander to see how they do CPR or something. So some challenges and solution had been implemented. Um, we we know about the chain of survival. We also some challenges come from here, community. Not many people know about the Wi-Fi. An awareness of how important the pre-hospital emergency system. So the community and training about first aid and going to first aid. So that in this circumstance, we also have some solution like that. Pre-hospital emergency is more prominent in the media. Education, student, teacher, worker, police, every day about the first aid. the telecommunication is also, we don't have software to connect bartender, hospital, and rehabilitation. And we have a lot of platform work independently, so that we are developing a software that connects between the rehabilitation, in-hospital bystander. We also develop the protocol for first aid guideline for AOC or something. Um, in Vietnam, we don't have a response system, uh, so that we can, so that it's very hard to have some solution, because we just focus on about the police, firefighter, for some, for training them first aid, for do CPR, to have the patient, the ambulance system. We ambulance not qualify, not use effectively management in the city. We don't have a specialized personnel for the hospital emergency care. We don't have a specialized personnel for quality management system. We also, the system of quality management not established, so that no strict, no standard. So, but some solution, national standard ambulance had been released, uh, has been released, published in a new law. The title published before 2020, we don't have a public, so now we have a published in a new law. So now we have to build a curriculum to training the public, and we also building the protocol uh, for for people work online. Uh, so the hospital system, we have a challenge about the how to collect rehospital and in hospital. We also, but we also have to make the people work in hospital, the roles of rehospital system. So um, to solve this problem, we also holding some of conference or workshops or webinar uh, for Rehospital and Inhospital, and to bring them together to share the difficult thing and then make them understand each other. And maybe we have to use some way of to get a feedback from Inhospital to so so the quality management of our rehabilitation immunity system. So the first question is about why we care about the quality management at this time. Because I answer, because we want to go faster, but substantial and consequently, we want to use resources most economically. This is why we have to focus on quality management. So some solution had been implemented in our center. The first, we developed a new medical record template for to replace the old ones, to build protocol for AOC on in-field, develop quality indicator, and then we collect the data and report every monthly, every quarterly, or yearly. Application information, origin management information, medical record, etc. Develop a set of priority criteria for rehab center and pattern experience by building the connection with and feedback from the receiving hospital, training and retraining workforce, BOS, AOS, etc. And this challenge in quality management, I try to compile two, three, four components. The first component is community enrollment, community and leadership, attention, very important. When we have attention of community, when we have attention leadership, we have money too. And also about the culture and geographical location is also the challenge to develop a system. It's a workforce. We focus on quality management, so we have to some of innovation. When we have innovation, it means the worker habits, a fear of change, a fear of change. The motivation of them to change something is very hard in some of country in Asian. And also we don't have a standard workforce. We don't have any specialized rehabilitation care personnel. But the policy sometimes policy also with the condition of the our center. Uh, the, the policy also policy maker fear about reaction from the influence of fog, so they can release some policy. The synthesis of the whole system very different from the north and the south. So the policy maker very hard to get a consensus to consensus regulation. The process of applying intervention is also very complex. So about the complexity of quality management, because when we do quality management, we have a lot of things to do, and also involving a lot of people, involving all the step our process. And the last one is connecting between the rehabilitator and inhabitator worker is also the you know is also the challenges with us. Policy affecting quality management, the Ministry of Health regulation and monitoring. The policy want to create a uniform nationwide. So maybe it's not alike with us. Uh, the Ho Chi Minh City is a unique, very the urban, very legacy city in Vietnam. So Ho Chi Minh City have also some of resources that differ from the remote province. So we need to seek approval of pilot program that deviate from standard policy. For field not covered in office regulation, we also need to pilot approval. Sometimes the process, uh, the process of the process of obtaining permission, it took a long time and took a lot of resources to invest. And so we don't have a opaque data in Singapore. So which our centralized government department of rehabilitation, its center, rehabilitation center developed independently, potentially, potential. Sometimes maybe the direction of the of the whole center is very different. However, because MOH related regulation, some of the intervention resource may no longer to be applicable. Even they are benefits for some of or certain center or but it have to throw away and must follow the government regulation. Nowadays, MOH had made significant changes. Before they release a regulation, they send them to us for feedback for comment. Then maybe they organize an online or offline meeting to get a consensus among the manager and for line worker. So um, I think in I think pre-hospital emergency system in Vietnam has not developed to meet the demand of people. Developed between the regions unequally. The government and community are paying more attention to rehabilitative emergency care. Developing rehabilitative emergency center require attention to quality management is difficult. There are many things to do. Government and policy greatly influence quality management and they develop a pre-hospital emergency care. So that's the end of our presentation. Thank you.